Man, I'm not gonna lie. It's honestly kind of crazy. Had an amazing college football career and everything, but after that season, I guess I didn't give my body enough time to rest. I got right back to grinding and trying to get better at my craft and ended up suffering a very, very bad injury. Shit, I tore my ACL, and honestly, after that, my life kind of started going downhill. I started gaining a whole lot of weight because, I wasn't really working out like that. Now, luckily, I was able to recover, everything by the time the draft combine came around. But the thing is, I'm kind of scared, because now I done gained, 15 to 20 pounds of just straight fat. So now I already know my change of direction, speed, everything's going to be terrible. And I don't know how I'm going to do in this combine. And at this point, especially after the injury, I don't know where I'm going to fall in this draft. But I can't just skip the combine. I mean, my doctor and everything, physical therapist, they told me that I'm gonna be in time. You feel me? So my recovery was honestly perfect to be able to still make the combine. So here I am. Now, I'm not expecting to do that good in the speed things, agility things, but I know in terms of strength stuff, I should be good because I was definitely in the gym. It's just I couldn't really, work out and get my cardio going and stuff like that. And so as I'm sitting here ready to go ahead and get my 40 going, I'm just thinking to myself, is this even smart for me to be doing right now? Especially after I just got off an ACL. I mean, it is what it is. But as y'all can see, I look way bigger than I was before. I mean, I put on so much weight, it don't make no sense. And then I ran terribly. Like a 4.99 in the 40-yard dash is insane. And we all know what I would have ran if I didn't get injured and everything like that. I would have been top 5 at least. I mean, I had some crazy speed in college, but unfortunately, I can't show it here. And that's something that a lot of teams wanted to see out of me coming into the NFL. So I already know I'm going to fall just based off of that right there. But based off of this bench press thing that I'm finna put on right now, I already know I'm gonna be looked at as definitely more of a power back now, just a goal line back. But eventually, when I get back to my cardio, get my speed or whatever as much as I can back, eventually maybe I can be that guy again. But man, hey, getting these reps in and gotta make sure I get number 1 here. I gotta do great in some category here in the draft combine. And so of course, just based off of how much I've been working out, there's no reason why I shouldn't have gotten the highest bench press amount. You feel me? Got 28 here, the strongest running back in the draft without a doubt. And now broad jump time, trying to jump as far as I possibly can with all this extra weight on me, and definitely didn't get as far as I thought I would, as I hoped I would, but didn't do bad either. I mean, definitely did worse than a lot of people expected me to do coming into the draft. So, very disappointing actually. And honestly, at this point in the draft combine, my mental is everything's just down right now. My morale, everything, because I could already tell, and I already know that the scouts is just looking at me just terribly because of how good I was in college and at the end of the injury, and now I'm here just putting on a terrible performance here in the combine, and I already know my draft stock is falling so far. And then lastly, in these drills, you can definitely see the lack of agility, the lack of change of direction that I got now. It's just so bad at this point. And I've been off the football field for so long that you could just tell that my vision, even my vision is taking a pretty big hit at the same time. And man, I can already just tell, it's just terrible for me. And the rest of the drills here, man, were just so, I can't even say mid. They were bad, terrible. Makes no sense how bad I did here in this combine. And honestly, wouldn't be surprised if I went 5th, 6th, 7th, or even undrafted at this point. Because I mean, when you just sit here and just look at how bad I did on these drills specifically, makes absolutely no sense to me, man. But somehow I'm projected to be an early 2nd rounder. And honestly, I know that's cap. It's just like that just because of my name, but hey, there's no way. And there wasn't a way at all, because once the draft day came, I don't know why, I just felt like I would get drafted, but phone rang and I thought it was an NFL team. Whole time, it wasn't. It was just one of them phone numbers that, just randomly call you, random times of the day and stuff like that. And so I wouldn't get a phone call for the rest of the day. Not even on the 2nd day. I didn't get a phone call at all. So I went undrafted, and it really felt like all hope was lost. But I would get my chance. I actually got one. The Jacksonville Jaguars decided to go ahead and pick me up, see what I can do in the preseason, and just see if I deserve to, be on the team. Now, obviously, even if I do make the team, I won't be a HB1, a HB2, probably not even HB3. But hey, man, the fact that I have a chance to actually be on a football team, That gave me all the motivation I needed right there, man. I'm ready to grind. And luckily, they also had number 8 wide open for me to have because ain't nobody had it. So, hey, why not? And so now I'm just getting prepared for the preseason, just making sure that I got my ball carrier vision back. I haven't been on the field in a while, and I just want to make sure that I'm good so that I can, make the team and just make the roster, because this is my opportunity and I cannot let it go to waste at all. Whether I'm just going to be a goal line back or just even a full back, just use my size, use my power that I have to, make plays for my teammates. Hey, whatever it takes to be on the NFL team, I got it, man, and I'm ready. But there's always a chance that I play so well that I do end up getting maybe an HB3 or HB2 spotter, because you already know our starting running back, Travis Etienne, they're always going to keep him as number 1 without a doubt. But, me being that big running back, that's kind of what this team needs, a guy that's going to really, use that power to get through there on the goal line. And I think I could really be that for this team. But I know it's going to take a good amount of time, even if I do have a good preseason. I'm just going to have to show it here, and then in the limited amount of time that I get during the regular season, show it there, and just hope that, I get the opportunity. Maybe Tank doesn't play that well, and, I get to be in the game, but guess what, you have to find out. And so now I'm in my first preseason game, and I got to start off here in the third quarter. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to play, but coach did tell me I get to come out here and, be that guy, and, they're going to hand the ball out to me a good amount of times. See if I still got that vision that I had back in college. Now, obviously, I'm not going to have the agility, the change of direction, the juking, the spinning, all the stuff that I was so great at in college that made me such a high value draft pick. And that honestly kind of sucks. But as long as I got the vision, I should be pretty good. Now, I have a lot more size than I did back then, so those are the type of plays I'm gonna have to make sure I do really good in. And right now, 2nd and 19, quarterback getting them yards, and I didn't really get to play on third down because I'm not a third down back anymore. Being this big, I can't really run routes, especially not as good as I used to. Still don't have pretty good hands, so when it comes to plays like that, I just can't be on the field, which is just terrible, honestly, especially for my ability to be able to play on the field at all times. I'm just very limited right now. And that was honestly the only time I got to play was the third quarter. A couple plays, got a couple runs in, and after that, had to sit out, watch the game, and watch as our team loses the first preseason game of the year, 13-2. And in my attempts, I feel like I had good average per carry, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, we're going to see how I do next game, though. But, hey, that's honestly not a bad game for me. But now, here against the Saints in the second game of the preseason, feel me? I'm coming back in the second half once again now. I'm hoping that I will get more opportunities to show what I can do out here. I did just get a pretty good run there, showed off my trucking ability. But here, you can already just see my lack of speed, my lack of agility, stuff that I used to be able to do in college. That definitely would have been way bigger play. But, here, good run, good blocking. But just imagine if I was what I was in college. But, still using my strength, getting down the field here. No agility at all. I don't know why I tried to get past him. I just need to put my head down at this point. Now, they kept me on the field on third down. Couldn't get out into my route. Quarterback scramble, took a hit. And then right here, just shows just how much slower I've gotten. Chase Young got the ball. I picked it up, and he was easily able to get to the crib. You feel me? Scoop and score a touchdown. And me, look at how slow I look. Insane. But luckily, it wasn't my fault, though, man. Here, stretch play to the right side. And, man, just imagine if I had the speed to really get out there. I don't. So I got to find a way to, even on outside runs, make sure I can, make the room for myself. Just put my head down more. I got to change up my entire gameplay, my entire style of running the ball. I got to be more of a Derrick Henry rather than an Adrian Peterson or rather than a Saquon Barkley when doing the juice and spins and stuff like that. And it's going to take a little bit of adjusting, but that's going to be the way I'm going to have to get on this team, the way I'm going to be able to make the squad. So I just got to do what I can. Now, screenplays is something that I did pretty well in this preseason as well. You feel me? Took down for a couple of yards there. Here, got a play action, threw it down. And he was actually able to get not the first down. Actually went to third inches, and we ended up doing a passing play here when we could have did a run. But look, scored a touchdown anyways, and there was no time left. We just had to go ahead and get the touchdown, and we'll lose this game again, man. 0-2 here in the preseason. But once again, with the carries that I'm getting, I'm actually running the ball pretty well. You feel me? So I feel like coach is liking what he's seeing out of me. You feel me? I'm doing what I can when I get the ball. I'm not really getting tackled for loss that often. So, that's always going to be a plus. But now this is my final chance, my last chance to really prove to these coaches and everybody really that I deserve to be on an NFL team. I mean, whether it's this team or whether a different team picks me up before the season starts up, I got to show it off here. This is the last game of the preseason, so you already know what we got to do here, man. And coach only giving me the fourth quarter to really see what I got. And look, it don't matter if I have limited opportunity. It's just the fact that I got to come out here and do what I can. Now, my first run wasn't good at all. I feel like the blocking wasn't good, but I can't really blame it on the blockers either, because if I had the agility, maybe I could have made something happen. Now, we are up 17-3, so at this point, running the ball is all we doing. And I'm trying to do as much as I can, pick as much yard as I can with just 2 minutes left here, stretch play to the right side. Somehow wasn't able to get that first down, fell inches short, so we're running it again. Now, he was supposed to hand his ball off to me, but instead handed it to the jet sweep. And that went absolutely nowhere. Me, I know I would have pushed forward, got the first down, but we win this game 17-10 anyways. Luckily, we did get one dub in the preseason. And my runs didn't get the ball as much as I did other games and didn't really show off that much. And so at this point, since the preseason's over with, I was like honestly kind of nervous because I feel like I played well, but did I play well enough? And well, it seems I did. Now, coach is letting me stay on the team, but not as a running back. I'm at running back 4 right now. But the thing he is letting me do every once in a while that he told me is I'll be able to come in at fullback, whenever we need to really pick up that 1 yard. And hey, I don't mind it. I do got the size and the drive and the motor to really push people down the field and help my running back get down the field as well. So I can't be mad at it. So as y'all can see, I am running back 4. I got a long way to work, but it is what it is. I'm not fullback 1 either. So definitely got to work there as well. And so now it's the first game of the season and taking on the Panthers. Now, the Panthers are a team that's really not that good. Now, they got a couple players, but overall, we should definitely be able to win this game. But, we're going to see what happens anyways. And will I get to get in the game? Hopefully, coach actually, puts me in, you feel me, lets me do what I need to do out there. But we're going to see. Now, surprisingly, coach actually did put me in the game here in the first quarter. Put me in that fullback as I thought he would, and I feel like I picked up pretty well. I just don't think the running back followed me good enough. Now, 3rd and 1 in the second quarter, fullback again. And I was able to actually pick up a first down, luckily. Now, I honestly was kind of surprised he did a fullback dive there, and I kind of hope we do more stuff like that. But after that, I wouldn't get in the game for a while. I was sitting on the bench just waiting, just ready, like I'm ready to get my feet moving for real because I just picked up a first down, but it took a while until I get back in the game, unfortunately. And at this point, we was down 17-0 against the Panthers, and they put me in on 2nd and 1 to go ahead and pick up the first down out of shotgun, which kind of surprised me. But, got put back in here at the 1 yard line, 2nd and goal to pick up any blocker, and Tank Bigsby would get in there for the touchdown, and we'll finally pick up some points in this game. But that'll be the last time I'll touch the field, and we'll lose this game 20-14 versus the Panthers, which is honestly kind of crazy to me. I feel like we definitely should have won, but the offense didn't move as much as they did as they should have. And, it is what it is. Now, when I touched the ball, I did what I could when I had it. You feel me? 2 rushes, 10 yards, not bad, but we're going to see how I go next game. I don't know what it is. I just feel like this season, I feel like I'm definitely going to eventually get an opportunity. As long as I keep on putting in work. Now, I'm out here in training camp just making sure that I'm, keeping my feet moving, and I'm trying to really get my speed back, trying to get my agility, my change direction, all those things. And obviously, I'll never get back to how I was in college due to my ACL injury that I ended up getting, but I got to keep on trying, got to keep on trying to get as fast as I can, and got to lose weight too, because, I'm used to moving that way around 220 pounds, and I'm like 240 at this point. So definitely got to work on that. But here in this training camp, I'm looking kind of fast. I'm definitely way faster than I was in the preseason, and it's feeling real good right now. And I really hope coach is watching, because I'm really putting in a lot of work, and I'm really trying to take Tank Bigsby's spot, because I know I can definitely be the power back on this squad without a doubt. Maybe I'll never get a chance to be the HB1 unless something crazy happens, but as long as I can somehow get to that number 1 power back spot, that would be amazing. Be that goal line back, get to pick up them touchdowns every time we get get down the field, you know what I'm saying? That would honestly be the dream right now at this point in my life. But I guess only time will tell. And I just got to keep on grinding, you know what I'm saying? When nobody's watching, when people's watching especially, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure I'm always ready, no matter what. But anyways, we're here into the next game of the season, playing against the Bengals. Now, after losing to the Panthers, we got to lock in for real against this team. Now, that run was terrible because of me. I didn't pick up who I needed to, and I deserved to get sat out the game. And that's exactly what Coach did. I mean, I got sat out for a good amount. Not the whole game, but he definitely taught me that lesson. That I don't know what I was doing there at fullback at all. Didn't pick up who I needed to. Completely messed up that run. So I was taking out the game for a while. But when I was put back in the game, I was put in the game here in the red zone at the 9-yard line. And I was actually at running back. A run to the left side, great blocks, and I got in there, just destroyed that defender who tried to stop me. Man, got into the end zone for my first time in my NFL career. And not gonna lie, I was kind of surprised that coach put me out there. But look, these are the type of things that I can do, man. I'm 240, you feel me? A big old back that if you put me in that red zone, if there's one person in front of me especially, I'm going to run them over, get into the end zone and get that touchdown, man. I hope coach knows that, you feel me? He did it this time. Maybe I get that more throughout the year, but we're going to see, man. We win this game 17-10 after my touchdown and then a defensive stop. That's what I'm talking about, man. Maybe I get more shots like that. We're going to see, though. Hey, man, it's crazy. After what I did at fullback, I thought I'd never get back in the game, but I did, and I ended up getting my first touchdown. So, hey, got to be happy about that. Got to. And it was basically the game-winning touchdown because defense got the stop, and we won. So, hey, I'll take it. But now we got a home game here. It's raining, you feel me? And we're taking on a division rival at that, Houston Texans. So we got to make sure we win this game. And me, I got to be prepared, obviously. You know, every game got to just make sure that when I get on the field, I'm on the field. Now, here on 3rd and 11, we ran strong formation, and I actually ended up getting open on this flat route. Able to get, I think my first catch of the season, pick up a good amount of yards there. But then here, I'm at fullback. And I picked up this guy pretty well. Threw him to the ground and everything, but my running back he just didn't decide to, why would he not follow me? That would have been a very good play, maybe even a touchdown. But after that, we would end up getting the 10 points, and I ended up sitting out the game for a good amount of time. And to be honest, way longer than I thought I would be sitting. I mean, I feel like I picked up a pretty good play when I caught that ball, and then I did a good job at, blocking who I was supposed to block on that one play, but I wouldn't get back into the game up until the 3rd quarter. Now, they did put me back there at running back, which kind of surprised me a little bit, but I wasn't able to pick up that many yards. I mean, the blocking wasn't that good, but 3 yards isn't bad. But after that, back to the bench, back to where I'm normally at. And, it took another while for me to get back out on the field as usual. And I mean, at this point, I'm kind of used to it. I mean, I was undrafted, so I can't really expect to get out on the field every single drive or even every other drive. So it didn't really affect me that much at all. I'm just waiting for my next opportunity to get into the game. And at this point, 17-10 now, driving down the field, and I'm just waiting to see if I might get in, just, pick up a couple yards on the goal line. And that's exactly when I got put in the game. Here on the 3-yard line at fullback, picked up a block, and bro, I don't think he took the right hole. We would have gotten the end zone, but anyways, I got taken out the game. We scored a touchdown, won this game 24-10. And man, winning the division game like that is something that you always, gotta love, you feel me? And when I got that ball, I did what I could with it. Got some good receiving yards. When I ran the ball, got a couple, you know what I'm saying? But after that game, coach would let me know that he's been seeing my hard work and my effort that I've been putting in. Really trying to get back to my old self, trying to burn a good amount of weight, you know what I'm saying? Get faster, work on my agility. And he told me to just stay ready because, I've been getting a couple of reps here and there, but eventually I will be able to actually run the ball as much as I want to. Well, not as much as I want to, but a decent amount. And I mean, we are 2-1 right now, but I don't think coach is liking the stats that we're putting up. I mean, we're almost dead last in rushing yards, and that's honestly a big part of the game. And I mean, being almost the worst running team in the league is kind of crazy. Now look, after what coach told me, I'm kind of coming into this game against the 49ers, believing I'm going to get a good amount of rushes in, to get my feet wet, and so coach could see how I could be when I'm not only put at fullback, when I'm not only just put in for like one play or whatever, see how I can really do, see if I can be a pretty good impact to the rushing game, to our rushing attack and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm kind of excited coming into this game, especially. But coming to the game, though, I wouldn't even see the field at all in the first half. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't expect to, at this point, see the field at all. Like, I was just ready to just sit on the bench for the rest of the game. You know what I mean? If I get in at fullback as I normally do, I'd be ready for it. But I literally was just watching from the sidelines. I mean, we're down 10-3, getting into the red zone now. Couldn't get in, but we get the ball at half, and I end up finally getting in the game. Got a stretch play to the left side, turn it up the field, put my head down, gain them extra yards. You feel me? Got to show coach that I got a motor for real, and I'm not trying to go down from the first contact. Ran up the field, got pretty good blocks there, and I was gone. But unfortunately, I do not have the speed that I used to have. We all know, if this was we all know that would have been a touchdown had I had the speed that I once had, but it wasn't. And they were just showing the weight and just the slowness that I have, and nothing on that run. Still down 10-3 as we somehow didn't even get a field goal to end off that drive. So at this point, they going down the field. Didn't get any points, but we got the ball back here, 3-10, driving down the field. Didn't get as much as we needed to, so went for it. And look at the offense. Our offense looks so mid. They went down the field again, scored another touchdown, and at this point, the game is looking like it's over with, because it was. And we'll lose this game 17-3. The offense was just super mid. You feel me? When I was in the game, you know what I'm saying, I did what I could. You feel me? And until the O-line just didn't block for me. But y'all see how many rushing yards I had, though. On the attempts that I had, too. That's the type of guy I can be, for real. And just imagine when I get my legs back, it's going to be over. But now, coming off of that loss, 17-3, we're coming to a Monday night prime time game versus the Chiefs. And you already know how it is, man. And then in this primetime game, I'm just hoping that, you know, I get to get in the game a little bit more, because it is raining. So, you know, passing the ball is going to be a little bit more difficult, and running the ball is kind of where it's at when the rain is this heavy right now. And hey, maybe I do get in the game because of that. And I mean, you might be thinking Travis Etienne will stay in the game, but I mean, look, the run game has been 30th in the league with Travis Etienne being the number one running back. So maybe coach is thinking somewhere else at running backs. I mean, hey, this might be my opportunity. I just got to make sure I do what I can when I do get the ball. And so, as I expected, I'm actually in here for the first run of the game. I mean, this is our first play. Got to run up the middle. Kind of slipped when I tried to make a change direction there. So, took a tackle for loss, and I ended up getting put in the next drive, luckily, even though that was such a bad run, and I did pick up a good amount of yards there, took a hit, but you already know, man, we get up, we shake them things off. Put me back out here again here on 2nd and 4 to see what I can do out here. If I just get some good blocks, then that would be great, and I actually kind of did, but that guy just slipped right through there, got that tackle. I'll get put back in the game here at the beginning of the second quarter to see what I can do. Got a stretch play. Honestly, the linebackers got through so easily, but now 5-yard line, 1st and goal, run right up the middle, great blocks, and I'm in that end zone. Let's go, man. I think that's my 2nd touchdown of the season. Hey, it feels great. You know what I mean? I already got more attempts rushing the ball than I have in any game this season, which honestly feels great. And just the fact that I was able to get into the end zone, especially here in the Monday night primetime game, just really make an impact like that, feels amazing. And then here on 1st and goal at the 2-yard line, I almost was able to get in the end zone again, but bad blocking. So we ran a play action. Trevor Lawrence found a guy wide open, and we go up by 2 scores against Kansas City in Monday night primetime. Come on, man. We doing our thing right now. We just got to keep this thing rolling. Now, they would get the ball to start the second half, scored a touchdown, but we got to get this thing right. Just picked up a 1st down. I'm not really getting that many yards off of each carry, but my carries are meaningful. You feel me? Got a touchdown, got 1st downs. You feel me? I'm doing what I can. He threw a dot to Brian Thomas Jr. to go ahead and pick up a touchdown, which was huge, putting us back up 2 scores against Kansas City. And what would they do with that ball? Absolutely nothing. Great defense, and actually didn't get put back on the field until the last drive of the game. But we did score a touchdown here, and then they would get stopped once again. I mean, our defense plays so great. I got put back out here just to go ahead and run the ball, just, burn clock out, just to take away another one of their timeouts. But we honestly played really good as a team here against Kansas City, especially for a primetime game. The Jaguars beating Kansas City, that's honestly amazing, man. And Trevor Lawrence did his thing out there. Run wise, I did not have a good game average, but I did score a touchdown and picked up some first downs, and that's what I was out there for. That's what coach wanted out of me. But man, we're 3-2 right now, currently second in our division. There's no way we end up nothing less than first if we keep on doing what we're doing right now, man. Y'all can see I'm averaging the most yards per carry, and I have the most rushing touchdowns on this team. So I feel like I'm getting towards the point where I will be able to start at running back. And we are second. We're the second worst team in rushing yards. Like, I want to be the guy to change that without a doubt, man. Let's go. At this point right now, I can't be nothing but just grateful that I actually have an opportunity to show my talents here in the NFL. I mean, the Jaguars really gave me a chance, and I didn't really know if I would get one, especially after everything I went through and doing so bad in the combine. But I'm here now, and I really got a crazy opportunity here with the Jaguars, and I got to make sure I really pull through with it. And I mean, when you just look at the statistics of our rushing game, like, I'm clearly having better touches when I get the ball, and I have more touchdowns with way more touches. So I mean, hey, I'm doing what I can do when I get it. And then, like, we're the second worst team in terms of rushing in the NFL. That's honestly ridiculous. But now we're heading into this game here against the Seahawks, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I have a feeling that coach is gonna actually let me play a lot more than he has recently, and you know what I'm saying, the other games, just based off the fact that the run game just hasn't been working. And not only that, but the offense hasn't been good either. So maybe I do get more of a chance, but we'll see though. Now, coach did put me out here on the field. We down 7-0 right now, but on 2nd and 4, tried to run the ball. O-line kind of got pushed back a little bit, which honestly sucks because after that, got took out the game. I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to keep a back like me in the game, especially on like a 3rd down try, when it's gonna be a passing play. Unless I'm blocking, I guess like that's the only way I can really make an impact there. But here, 1st and goal, trying to make someone miss. The O-line blocking has been pretty bad whenever I'm out here on the field, especially. So on 2nd and goal, trying to pass the ball, I'm actually blocking here, and this dude throws the ball, and it was an obvious pass too. Like, don't know why he would throw that to him when it was just completely locked up. Could have just tried to make something else happen. But anyways, Trevor Lawrence throws that interception, and the Seahawks would go on to do absolutely nothing with the ball. We'll get the ball back. Coach don't put me in the game. We take sacks and everything and give it right back to him. And I would actually end up having to sit on the bench for a little while. I mean, it is like 1 minute left here in this half. I mean, they got the ball right now, end up scoring another touchdown. We got the ball. There's no point in having me in the game at this point. Kicking the ball right back to him. Down 2 points and 2 scores at this point. And we would actually end up getting the ball here at the 10-yard line, getting the 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. And now it's time for me to get in at fullback, handing that ball to me, and I'm diving into the end zone for a big touchdown, man. Putting my mark on, leave my mark in this game, I meant. And, you know, I'm really not doing nothing out here, just being a fullback at this point. They got me lead blocking, and all this dude has to do, ETN, just has to follow my lead. He goes inside. Where does a linebacker? Gains 3 yards, which isn't terrible, but I think it could have been better if he just followed his lead blocker. But anyways, here on 2nd and 7, throwing the ball to me into the flats, and I couldn't really turn up the field. You know, my change direction just ain't what it used to be. But right now we're down 21-7, starting to push the ball down the field a little bit. Got pushed back, 4th down, couldn't make the field goal, and now this game's over at this point. I mean, 21-7, 2 minutes left. They just run the ball out now, and I mean, it was pretty obvious who was gonna lose this. I mean, the offense just wasn't moving. 24-7. That's honestly terrible. Like, we have to do better on offense. And Trevor Lawrence, 2 interceptions. I just don't know if you can win a game off of that. Like, terrible, man. And then I didn't even get a rushing yard. The blocking was so bad too. Like, oh man. And now playing against the Rams, which is another team with a pretty good defense, and already on our first drive, couldn't really get nothing going. Now, like, as a running back like me, it's kind of hard to, you know, get in the game, especially when our offense is really moving. We can't really get to the goal line because, you know, that's really the only time I really get in the game. Now, here on 1st and 10, I was kind of surprised I got in. Didn't gain any yards at all. I mean, it was a good block on that left side, but other than that, linebackers kind of get in kind of free. Got a play action here. Almost was destroyed there by a verse, I think. But after that, got taken right back out the game. We're down 2 scores. Finally would go down the field and score a touchdown. But we got a punt return touchdown, which is the only way that we was able to score here in the first half. Made the extra point, luckily, but with a minute left, defense couldn't hold up enough, so they end up getting 3 points. But even then, in the second half as well, they would go ahead and score another touchdown. Like, when we're down this much and we don't need runs at all, really, there's just no reason for me to get in the game. We're down 31-7 points right now. Like, there's no point in me getting in the game except for here on 1st and goal, 5-yard line. Just need to go ahead and get into the end zone, and that's exactly what I do. Get to the 1-yard line. I thought I was in there, but had to run the ball one more time here to the left side, diving in there for that touchdown. But like, the game's over with at this point. But I mean, I'll take it on my stat sheet though. Why not? And I mean, it's just like we're not catching any type of like momentum offensively at all. They scored 38 points on us, so it's like I can't really blame defense all the way because the offense isn't moving. So we're just putting the defense out on the field so many times. It's like eventually they're going to allow points. It's terrible. And it's terrible. Now, even though the team obviously isn't winning at all right now, and, you know, I'm very limited in my, you know, turns getting on the field, I feel like I'm really putting in work on just like, you know, in practice and stuff like that. And coach is definitely seeing what I'm doing out here. And he ended up letting me know at the last game that eventually my time will come. Like, being the actual HB2, being the power back on the team, not being in that fullback, not only getting in during goal line time for to go ahead and pick up them 1, 2, 3 yards to get the touchdown. That time is coming soon. I just got to be patient. You know, I just got to keep on working hard at my craft. Keep on trying to get back to where I was before. Keep on trying to get my speed back. You feel me? And you feel me? Just keep on doing what I'm doing, and eventually I will be the number 2 back on the team, be able to play more. You feel me? Split carries with ETN and, you know, see where the offense goes from there. But for now, keep on putting in this work here in practice and just keep on getting better and be prepared when my time comes. And man, y'all already know when he said that, it kind of had me feeling like coming into this game playing against the Raiders that this might be the game where, you know, I get to play more than just the goal line, more than just a fullback, you know? So I'm not going to lie. I'm real hyped coming into this game because this could be the opportunity. I get to get 8 rushes, which is literally all I want. You feel me? And it is, man. I got to get out here on 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Y'all see my first run out here got 9 yards, fighting for that first down. We got a jet sweep going to the right side, trying to run to the left. Honestly, the blocking was terrible, but hey, we still got in there, got the first down. Now, we did end up getting sacked 3rd and 12 and then 4th and 12. So obviously not going to get in on plays like that, but 1st and 10, 2nd and 5, stuff like that, I will be able to get in the game. But look at the offense not moving at all, and stuff like that limits my ability to actually get out there on the field because I'm not a 3rd down back. I'm not a back that's going to go out there on passing plays. Surprisingly, I did get out here on the shotgun run, and coach was just trying it out, trying to see what I can do. And yeah, clearly those aren't the runs that I'm good at. You know, I'm only good at these one back type things, single back, strong, goal line. That's my type of run at this point in my career. We got a toss run to the left side. Y'all see how good the blocking was. Y'all see what I can do when the blocking is at least decent. If one person's in front of me, most likely I will be able to move them. And here the blocking was terrible. Luckily, I didn't get tackled as far back as I thought I would, but did end up scoring anyways. Touchdown pass to Brown to go ahead and get that touchdown. Defense locked up, but we don't really got that much time left here in the first half, so of course we're not going to score. Had to give them the ball back in the 3rd quarter, but we get the ball right back. Opportunity to go ahead and get this lead here, but 4th down, we actually went for it, pushing our way down the field, 2nd and 2, and coach decides to put me in the game. Got to run up the middle. Probably should have just kept it up the middle because after that, coach took me out the game. We did score again, and now they making their way down the field here, 2nd and 1, and they made their way all the way to goal, 4th and goal, scored a touchdown. Now it's a tie game. We got the ball back, getting locked up, had to punt it back to them. 2 minutes left in this game. They get locked up. We get the ball back, get a field goal. What is going on? They get the ball, get down the field, and they actually end up getting to the end zone this time, unfortunately. So we're only 28 seconds left. Of course, I'm not going to get in the game. Got to hope that the offense can somehow lock in, and of course, they don't. And we lose this game, losing another game this year. We lose 17-21 against the Raiders, man. Like, and the thing is, man, they run game was crazy. We threw an interception, 2 touchdowns. I had 7 rushes, didn't do what I thought I would, but man, this dude GT went crazy, boy. He showed us how to do it. And man, at this point, being 3-5, bro, like we still have a chance though. Like this division is trash, but will we make it though? Like I don't know, for real. But now with this being a divisional matchup here against the Texans, we really need to lock in. Now, coach put me in the game here on 1st and 10, got to run to the left, and y'all see that linebacker just came just so free, man. Like nothing I could have done there, but we did make our way down the field, got my run to the stretch to the left side, got all the way to 1st and goal. At the 2, I gotta finish this drive off, man. Another run to the left side, gotta hope for some good blocks. Didn't get that at all. I mean, kind of an instant shed there. 2nd and goal though, trying it again, and I'm fighting forward, getting to the 1-yard line, but we still not good blocks. Trying for another run here, and look at this. I tried to dive in, but that D line was just on that, like for real. It was crazy. Trying again here on 4th and goal, and coach actually decided to go with a QB sneak. I mean, our quarterback is like 6'5", 6'6", but he couldn't get in. The Texans were just locked in, didn't allow us to get in there. But here in the 3rd quarter, we're down 7-3. They got the ball here. They're driving down the field. You feel me? They got into the end zone. Now it's 14-3, and we got to find something. And in a game like this, I don't know if I'll get back in the game. We're down 21 to 3 points. There's no point in me getting in the game until it's goal line time. But coach did put me in the game here on 2nd and 3. See what I could do. We got a stretch play to the left side if I get some good blocks. And of course, I do not. And like the blocking has just been so bad. I don't even know what to tell you, man. But try and play action here on 3rd and 2. Got a guy, but does he pick up the 1st down? Of course, he does not. The Texans are just playing such great defense right now. Like we really can't do anything at all. Like it was just terrible. And so the losing streak continues. 21-3, man. We are looking like we're just looking terrible, trash. Like look at Trevor Lawrence out there. Like what is he doing? He's just twiddling with his thumbs the whole game, bro. Is poop. The run game is terrible because the pass game is trash, and because the pass game is trash, the run game, like everything just booty on this team right now, man. We need to find something out, man. With all this losing that we doing, we eventually need to catch on to something. Just because, like, even though we are having a bad year, like that doesn't really matter because of the division that we're in right now. Like we literally still have a chance no matter what. We just got to find something here on offense and just look at what we're doing. Throwing hospital balls. Luckily the defense did lock up though. It's the 2nd quarter now. Going with a stretch run to the right side. The blocking was terrible. Linebackers getting through so easily. But coach did keep me out here on the field here on 2nd and 8. Trying to see what we can do out here. He threw the ball to me as a check down. I was able to pick up with like 4 yards there. But, 3rd down got out the game. We did end up picking the 1st down up. Moving down the field now, actually kind of moving. Less than 2 minutes left here. Gotta hope the offense actually moves, gets us into the red zone or something. And looks like we're actually in there now. So at the 16-yard line, coach puts me back in the game here, running the ball up the middle. Blocking was kind of bad there, but still was able to pick up a couple yards there. And we actually didn't end up getting any points on that drive somehow. But here, we got the ball to start the 2nd half. And they haven't scored either. So it's really been a pure defensive, terribly offensive game and stuff like that. But stretch play to the left side, got some good blocks actually. And I'm definitely not that fast at all, especially not like how I used to be. But I still was able to pick up a pretty good gain there. So we decided to go for another stretch play to the right side this time. I had to turn it up the field though because I saw how that outside was looking. Throwing it to the out route, getting a good amount of yards there. 3rd and 2 took me out the game, and we didn't get any points on that drive somehow. Even though we were literally in field goal range, we might have gotten a little bit too aggressive trying to get the touchdown and stuff like that, but it is what it is though. They going down the field, finally putting up some points here, scoring a touchdown. With 4 minutes left now, we're down 7-0. Offense moving down the field, putting me back out here. Got a toss play to the right side. Y'all see the blocks are actually pretty good. I was able to get the 1st down, putting my head down, trying to gain what I can here, staying out here on the field, counter play to the right side. 2nd and 6 now. I mean, look, if I keep on getting good blocks, I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm going to be able to do what I can. But look at this. We take sacks. We get pushed back. Luckily, we did find a way to go ahead and pick up the 1st down, getting into the red zone now. 3rd and 2, we're going to see what they do. They actually scored a touchdown thrown into De'Ami Brown. Now getting it back to them. They have no time left. Going to OT. We kicking it off to them. Gonna get the stop real quick. Nope, we do not get the stop. They score a touchdown. Now we moving down the field. I'm just hoping that we get into that red zone because I already know I'm gonna get it. And we get to the 5-yard line. I get the ball, get tackled, but you already know coach gonna keep me out here, man. 2nd and goal, going with a play action. I'm sitting here trying to see if I could block anybody because Trevor Lawrence goes in for the touchdown. And you already know coach is going for 2. I'm not going to be out there, but he did go for 2 points, and we did win this game. That's how you do it. Finally getting another win, man. It's been so long. I forgot what a win felt like, man, but it is what it is, though, man. Trevor Lawrence didn't throw an interception this game. The run game was very mid, but we still came out with the dub, and that's all that matters. And so now playing against Arizona this week, I'm coming, you know what I'm saying? After getting a win, like, you already know it just feels so good, especially after taking so many L's, but I haven't got to get in the game yet. They done scored a touchdown. Offense, moving the ball finally, but we was only able to get 3 points on that drive. And then after on defense, locked up, got the ball right back, got down the field, didn't score a touchdown, but did get 3 more points before the half. Now Arizona would go on down the field and get stopped once again. So now we're only down 1 point. Here on 2nd and 1, I just got to pick up 1 yard, and I pick up a good amount of yards here, trying to put my head down, trying to get past Buda Baker. But, you know, he's a pretty good tackler. He was able to get me down there, unfortunately, but we got a stretch play to the left side. See what we could do here. Linebacker came just straight free, you know what I'm saying? So couldn't really do too much there. Got taken out the game. We got stopped. They get the ball right back. But man, our defense locking up too, though. They couldn't get down the field, couldn't get any points. We're still down 1 point here, but then Trevor Lawrence throws an interception. They score a touchdown, down 8 points at this point. They getting stopped, and now with 2 minutes left, we got to find something here, man. 2nd and inches, putting me back in the game. Run right up the middle. We getting it, getting way more than just that 1 yard too, man. At the 17-yard line now, kind of hoping coach keeps me in the game. I mean, we are in the red zone now. A run to the right side, good blocks, getting to that edge, moving him out the way, getting a 2nd and 1. Coach, keep me in. Let's go. 2nd and 1, seeing what Trevor Lawrence does, throwing it to the outside. That's a dot, but it's not the first down, I guess. So 3rd and 1, trying to run this thing right up the gut. Should be able to get it. We got it. Trying to fight for more yards, but hey, man, got the first down. That's all that really matters, man. 1st and goal, toss play to the left side. Amazing run defense there. Couldn't make him miss or nothing. Couldn't get him off of me. So we're trying for a play action here on 2nd and goal. I'm sitting here in case he needs me, but he decides to go out to the right side. I think he threw the ball out of bounds, and we'll score a touchdown with Travis Etienne in, but we could not get the 2-point conversion done, and we lost the game. And thing is, like, just we're not really doing much on offense. Like, the defense did what they could, but we're not really moving the ball at all. And it's just crazy. Like, the number one like the Colts, they're 5-6. We're 4-7. If we just find it, we can get number 1 and get in the playoffs. But we gotta find it. Like, we should eventually. And I mean, maybe we can, you know, do that here against the Titans, a division rivalry game here. I mean, they're not good. They're not having a good year, but I mean, we're gonna see. Now, we did get a big play touchdown to Travis Hunter to start off this game, so you know that's good for the offensive momentum to see what we can really do out here. The defense got to stop for us, got a turnover actually, so we got an opportunity to go ahead and make this a 2-score lead. Stretch play to the right side. Imagine how much better that could have been if that one guy was just blocked just a little bit, man. But still in the game here, 2nd and 4, run up the gut. People are just coming out free, and I'm still gaining yards. That's straight motor, man. Getting that first down this time. Hit the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. Going for another run this time to the left side, and y'all just see, man, like the run game that we got is so mid. Like, I'm trying what I can do when I get that ball, but not really much happening. Got that thing to that man, Brian Thomas, for the touchdown. Let's go. And the Titans, they ain't want to go down 3 scores. After we scored, they would go down the field to score another touchdown. And then Trevor Lawrence wants to keep them in the game. So y'all already know, man, he threw his little interception that almost went for 6. But I mean, they're so close, it might as well be 6. And it actually was. They scored a touchdown. But then we did get stopped, and then we ended up getting a safety. So we are up 2 points right now with 30 seconds left here in the first half, and we'll go ahead and get some more points, going up 19-14 now here in the second half. Got a stretch play to the left side, picking up a good amount of yards, knocking one of them safeties to their butt. You feel me? So coach decided to keep me in the game, and terrible run blocking there by the wide receivers. I wasn't able to go anywhere, but we did still end up moving up the field. got me back in here. 14-yard line after that run. Another run right up the gut. Great blocking this time, and I'm getting into the end zone. We extend our lead. We got a pretty comfortable lead at this point with a minute left here in the third quarter. And so, I mean, if we get another stop, then at this point, the game is going to be completely over with. But it looks like the Titans are driving down the field, getting all the way up there. They scored a touchdown, and now with 3 minutes and a half left here in this game, we got to burn this clock, do what we can. But, man, look at that, man. That guy was amazing. Got that tackle for loss on me, but we still moved the ball down the field. And look, every time I'm getting this ball for stretch plays, we're not going nowhere. The Titans are all over that run. Trevor Lawrence trying to do something, ran backwards, took a sack. We got to go for the field goal here. So we're only up 8 points at this point. The Titans were not able to score though. So amazing job by our defense to get that big stop for us and win us this game, especially a division rivalry game. That is what we need. Trevor Lawrence, other than that interception, had a pretty good game, and, you know, can't be too mad at it. We did get the dub. And I had a pretty good game, 12 for 52 and a touchdown. And now we're taking on the Colts this time, and, like, we need to be able to beat these guys. I mean, they are number one in our division, and if we're able to win this, then we'll have a pretty good chance at making to the playoff. We just got to keep on winning it here. I got a really good run, probably my best run of the year, I think. I mean, it was a really good run, got some good blocks there, hoping we can get that again here to the right side, and y'all see, had to make 44 miss there, man. Like, the run blocking was just bad. The linebacker got through so easily, but offense made down the field, kicked the field goal, got us 3 points. Defense locked up. We got the ball right back. Now I'm back out here on 2nd and 1, running this thing right up the middle. Good blocks right there, man. Look at them blocks. We get up the field to the 44-yard line. That's the blocks I'm talking about. Just imagine if I get blocks like that. Run up the middle again. Some decent blocks. Almost slipped and fell, but putting him on his back, man. Making it to the 36, 2nd and 3. Got me in the game still, running this thing right up the middle. Bro got through though, got 2 yards off that though still. And so here on 3rd and 1, keep me out here on the field trying to pick up this 1 yard, and I'm not able to. That boy just destroyed our guard there, like couldn't even hold him for a second, but it is what it is. We didn't get no field goal or nothing. The Colts would go down the field, score a touchdown on us, get a stop, an interception. Zaire Franklin, this dude Trevor Lawrence, man, like, oh man, they score another touchdown. Now we got less than 2 minutes left. We give it right back to them. And like, just our offense is so mid, so trash, even with the weapons that we do have. And Travis Hunter, De'Ami Brown, who's a guy who's been getting the ball a lot this season, and Brian Thomas Jr., you would think that Trevor Lawrence would be able to do something with that, but clearly he can't. It's honestly insane. We're down 14-3. They're making it down the field again. Finna get 3 more points. Now 17-3. Let's see what offense does. Absolutely nothing. Giving it back to him with 3 minutes left here in the game. It's clearly over with. And there's no point in me getting in the game because I'm a power back. I'm not going to get big plays unless it's off the run. So we lose this game 24-3, bro. Like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. And man, just looking at like the box score and stuff, you can see why we lost this game. I mean, we didn't deserve to win it anyways. Like, just bad. I mean, but me though, hey, 7.4 yards per carry. This is definitely my best, like, you know, yards per carry game. But now we're taking on the Jets, which is a pretty good defense. So, I mean, we're going to see how we do. I mean, if we're doing bad against pretty mid defenses or even just, you know, just like any defense in the league, bro, I don't know how we're going to do here. I mean, we are up 2-0 right now after a safety, so we're going to see trying to run the ball. Terrible blocking. I don't know what that lineman was doing there, but he did absolutely nothing there. Play action. I'm going out to the left side, getting wide open. Luckily, I'm able to have the speed to beat 44 there to get that first down. Stretch play to the left side, some decent blocks. Had to move somebody out of the way there to go ahead and just pick up only 3 yards, but we did make it to the 5-yard line, run up the middle, getting into the end zone, man, getting that touchdown. Hey, man, we actually starting off this game pretty good. Not as good as I thought we would, man, but hey, we're doing it right now. We just got to keep this rolling. And so up 9-0, the Jets would go down the field to score a touchdown, then getting a stop on us. And they'll go down the field once again, pick up 3 points this time. So now going into the second half, we're down 10-9. They got the ball, but luckily we did get a stop. But look at what's going on with our offense. We keep on getting sacked and stuff like that. Now, luckily, we did get another stop. It's 10-9. I'm out here with the ball on a toss. Had to knock somebody to the ground. But man, like, what is going on with the blocking here? Like, it's looking terrible. We would get the first down though here in the fourth quarter now, run to the right side. A very good run by me to get to the outside there, knocking somebody on their back. You feel me? Getting a big play there. I got 6 rushes for 29 yards. A good amount of these runs been bad blocking. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I just got to find it out at this point. This time got some really good blocks. If I had the speed, the agility, that could have been a crazy play, but unfortunately I don't have that. A run to the left side out of strong formation. Good block by my fullback there to get me almost to the first down. Getting a second and inches. Now we run this thing up the middle. Of course I'm getting it. He tried to hit stick me. Bounce right off of that. You feel me, man? We still going though. Coach still got me in the game here on 1st and goal. Stretch play to the left side. Use that body to get into that end zone. I got 2 rushing touchdowns in this game now, man. Let's go. And now we got to hope the defense locks in, man. We only got 3 minutes left in this game, so we're going to see what they do. They do get down the field, get in the goal line, and they get into the end zone. So now 30 seconds left. Of course, I'm not going to get put in the game here, see what we can do. We go to OT. They start off with the ball, didn't do anything with it, so now we have to get at least a field goal to win this game. Coach put me in the game here in OT with 2 minutes left. A stretch play to the left side. If we get good blocks, I'm going to be good. And we do actually get good blocks. And I get 8 yards on that run there. Run the ball again to the left side. Great blocks once again. Getting that first down, man. Look at the O-line. Keep on giving me blocks like this. I promise you I will keep on doing well. But here, a stretch play to the right. Didn't go anywhere there, man. And then offense, we just don't go anywhere. And yeah. Tie game, it is what it is. And shoot, I mean, you know, a tie is better than a loss. Shoot. And here, as y'all can see, that boy Trevor Lawrence threw for 100 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, running wise. I did my thing out there, man. This is my best game running wise, man. And I mean, you know, it just didn't matter at all. And as y'all can see, like, got to keep on scrolling down to even see where we at in terms of rankings in the NFL. Like, oh, man, this is bad. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs at this point. But now playing against the Broncos, another pretty good defense. And we're already down 3 points. And here, try to get a stretch play to the left side and absolutely went nowhere. And we're actually going to get stopped that drive. And they'll go on to score a touchdown, putting them up 10 points. And Trevor Lawrence is throwing passes like that, just putting our guys in terrible positions to try to catch the ball. So we're trying to go back to the run here on 2nd and 10, run to the right side, trying to motion the guy over there as well to try to just make sure the blocking is even better. And it actually ended up working. We got some good blocks there. Put that guy on his back, and I really should have just put my head down again. I don't know why I tried to stiff arm there to whatever, but I mean, hey, it was still a pretty good run there to go ahead and get that first down. And so coach kept me in the game here on 1st and 10, a pass to Brian Thomas Jr., who picks up a very good gain. I mean, that's some real good speed on him to go ahead and get us into the red zone here at the 12-yard line, run this thing up the middle. I had to try to find somewhere, any gap in the defense, but that was some good run defense they played there. Trying to stretch play to the left side. Guy came through so easily, taking the yards right back away. So we ended up getting it when I wasn't on the field anyways, but we back out here in the second half now, 7-10, trying to run the ball. Had to put him on his back real quick because he came through so free. Another guy put on his back as well. Hey man, I'm like a freight train out there, man. A stretch play to the right side. O-line getting pushed all the way back. So I had absolutely nowhere to go. They'll take me out the game and we'll get stopped. And what Denver do with that ball, went down the field, scored a touchdown. Our offense does nothing with it, gives it back, but then we get it right back. And I mean, with only a minute left in this game, down 10 points, I mean, this game's over with. 4th down, they get the ball and we lose 17-7, man. This season is just, oh my God, disgusting. And that boy Trevor Lawrence was just completely outdueled by Bo Nix here. The run game wasn't good either, so you know, nothing was good. And the crazy thing is, with like a couple games remaining this season, even with how many times we done lost, like just because of our division, we will always have a chance. Just really like we still have an opportunity. We just got to continue to just do good. I mean, we did just lose, but like, bro, we just got to find something. And this team right here, I think they're still the #1 team in the division. And just look at the record. Like, this is something that we can get to, but we just got to find it. Now, we're running the ball, trying to run down their throats now. going with a play action here. Got a guy open, the tight end or the fullback, whatever, was able to get that first down there. We actually moving the ball right now, but guy came from the other side of the field, blind side, got that tackle for loss. Now going with a toss play to the left side here, pretty decent blocking, putting him on his back, but come on, Brian, you got to guard him a little bit better than that. We did end up getting, we're 3-0 right now here in the third quarter right now. Like, don't know what's going on, but I mean, at least our defense is locking in right now. 2nd and 13, got to pick something up here. Trevor Lawrence throwing into the check down. Good pass there. 3rd and 7. We end up picking up the first down when ETN got in the game, but now running the ball again here. 1st and goal, run to the left side, put my head down, get into that end zone. Now we up 2 scores. We got to keep going, man. Defense get a stop and we going to get another one. And defense did just that. Got that stop, and with 3 minutes left, all we got to do is run the ball. Burn the clock, man, and we can win this game, man. Let's go. We just got a good run there. 2nd and 10 now. Less than 2 minutes left. Going for another run. I mean, they ain't got no timeout, so game over. We win this game 10-0. Not a beautiful game at all by any means, but we still got the dub, and that's really all that matters, man. We got a chance. And I mean, just look. Trevor Lawrence threw an interception, only 100 yards, but we still got out here with the dub, man. The run game was okay. Got a touchdown. Man, I don't know how we're going to do it, but we can, though, still. Now, I ain't even checked to see the divisional or whatever, but I don't know if we'll have a chance or not, but this is the last game of the season, so maybe this is win or nothing, you know, win or don't go to the playoffs, so you already know we got to play hard. I mean, we are 6-9-1, so I mean, maybe we got a chance, maybe we don't, but it is what it is. No matter what happens, man. Stretch play to the left side, really good blocks here, put my head down. If I just had the explosiveness, just imagine what I could have done with that play right there, man. But keeping this game on the ground, going right up the gut, real good blocking, fighting for even more yards, man. The run game is looking really good right now, like, not gonna lie. Another stretch play to the left side, got some pretty good blocks. Not as good as the last one, but did pick up 5 yards, which is what you want to add, what you want out of a run, man. 1st and goal, fighting for it, getting into that end zone, man. The run game and that drive right there was just how I like it, man. We did what we needed to do, but on defense, Cam Moore will go ahead, score another touchdown, and then our offense will get the ball back. They get the ball back to us. 3rd and 7, 4th down, giving it right back to them. Like, I don't even know, bro. We get the ball back, no time left in the half. 3rd quarter now, we're only down by a touchdown, bro. We just got to find something. A toss play to the outside, to the right. Got tackled for loss, so got taken out the game, but we did get another stop. So now running the ball again, stretch play to the left side, trying to fight, but so many people in the way. Like, no blocking from the outside guys, my wide receivers, but we did end up fighting forward, getting to their side of the field at 28. Stretch play to the left side, real good blocking, putting him on his back. Hey, if it's a one-on-one with somebody else, most likely I will be putting that head down, knocking that guy on his back. You feel me? He had the 7-yard line now, run this thing up the middle, trying to find something, but that D lineman played that so well. We would score, but Tennessee would go ahead and get 3 more. So less than 2 minutes left. We got to find a way down the field, and we trying to do that right now. They took me out of the game so we could, and we could not, and we lose the last game of the season, unfortunately. And just like, once again, our pass game just can't ever get nowhere. Like, in terms of running, I was doing what I could when I was out there, but the pass game never does anything. But obviously we didn't make the playoffs. But if y'all were wondering, this is how their awards went down, and who won the Super Bowl and everything like that. We ended up being 6-10-1. We would have been 7-10-1 and probably would have got in, I don't know, or whatever. And I ended up leading the team in rushing yards. But look at what Trevor Lawrence did. Absolutely nothing. But y'all see, I led in touchdowns, rushing yards on less carries and everything, and more average and stuff like that. We were almost last in rushing yards, but dead last in passing yards, which is honestly insane. But I mean, I was only on a 1-year contract. So, I mean, if they offer me another contract, then should I come back, or should I see if another team wants to offer me one? If they want my talents over there, y'all let me know.